again. I'm very glad you're here if you're watching this. Today I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a very long time. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that is very complicated, I would say, and it doesn't have to be that way. At least to me, it's been complicated. I ultimately realized that forgiveness is a very small word, actually. It has a very small synonym, and that would be love. Forgiving is loving, not the person who hurt you, but forgiving is loving yourself. When we are done wrong by someone, when someone hurts us, and of course, we can also admit that we've hurt people. I've hurt people, and I've done things to people that I regret. And of course, I learn from these mistakes, and I become better. Not just so that that person can see that I will never do that to them again, but also for myself. Because that's also one thing. The best type of forgiveness that there can be towards someone you love is a change in behavior. And forgiving, when we forgive someone, which is most specifically what I'm going to talk about right now, it's not only about loving them, but also about loving yourself. Why? Because when you forgive, you only forgive once. You'll be able to move on from that. But when you decide not to forgive, and when you decide to keep that kind of hatred and resent in your heart, that's something that you deal with every day, day after day after day after day. Forgiving, you only have to do once. I like to picture it kind of this way. When we're in a situation in which we have the option to forgive, I picture kind of a box in a way, maybe more like a prison, but I feel like that's kind of an extreme word. When we're in a situation such as that one, we are the person who's inside the box, and by forgiving, the box is being lifted, and the person inside it, who is us, is able to be free. So besides being synonymous to love, I guess forgiveness is also synonymous to freedom. When we harbor hate in our hearts, when we harbor resent, when we're not able to forgive, when we don't allow ourselves to do that, ultimately we are the ones who are affected by it, not the person who did the hurting. That's why it's so important to do that. I'm still trying to get better at it, if I'm being honest. It's kind of hard, although I just talked for a good 3 minutes on why it shouldn't be. But recognizing it would be the first step. So, before I finish, I would like to leave you guys with this wonderful quote from this book I bought not too long ago, called The Little Love Book. And it says, I don't know if you'll be able to read it here, I hope, but here's what it says. I love this. Love cannot thrive without forgiveness. Forgiving and being forgiven within a loving relationship are like diving into a pool on a scorching summer's day. Both essential and luxurious. Thank you so much if you watched this video. If this video came up, then I hope that it's a sign if you were looking for one. If you were looking for a sign, then I guess this one would be it. If you feel a bit inspired by it, which I would hope you did, then I'm very glad you did. I will try to find a better background first. I wanted to film outside, but the weather wasn't the best. But I promise that I'll get better at all of this. But while we're at it, let's just try to make the most of it. I'm so happy you were here. Be safe.